Other topics. Looks as if we've done really much on this. One, you work in Ofori Atta. Made a medical candidate. Say, yes, start me being true. Second, Ankasano. You need case be against Ken.
Yeah.
A did kick. So what I say. Second, and yes, I've been ill health. Until on person or be some reminds or back and for the Nimran, so they be auditory here. I'm telling you, there's no single case this state will win against Ken Ofori Atta.
I agree with you 100%.
Have always insisted. They say, yes, you need free ice. Let's say you need coffee. So, ne visa na Attorney General Dominic Ira, I can't say revoke. How true was it? I always had that view. But whom am I to say hey, it wasn't true?
That's a kind of visa revoke near the idea. And go moving, go got nephew or US fees or Tana. Come on, better play my street.
Well, right now, I'm in fear. So, what went wrong?
I'm not paying me a numeric mete. Never now, I was listening to the news, and let me be honest, I don't know. Some radio stations, especially the news ones, no. I don't know how editorial, no, committee, and no, because and they say questions we are not host, no, able to Ofori Atta lawyer, no. To me, they were complete nonsensical questions. What I say, or Befiana. I mean, yeah, no, Papa, no, a former finance minister. Or Befi, who I was an omra of you no mail day. Yeah, didn't ya, and I said, Cincinnati, Canada, Furata, Emra, Ghana, or name Chassis. Second, and a Minyani Munti ye from lawyer Frank Davis said, did not OSP, especially. I didn't na say charges now, Macanino. What's it? Ofori Atta has not been served.
Really?
Yeah. Frank Davis said it today, this evening.
Either substitute, Freddie say, servings, personal, virtual. He hasn't been served.
It, Papa Bontin said me, Aquachi me say me, yeah, Davia Emfra. And I would ya Bontin, na wokan. Me ankasa I didn't find me how so about you. Me ankasa first of all, me chemi. I didn't know, said me na me koyo minim. Wa was who no. Me cry no, my menti, and would do the Panajabontin or Horns. Omo, a lawyer for. It is sometimes Anka Opa say Unyo Bia, or Sabu or Timbrana, confirm Ranamuno, M1 Nanka, and Tiasiani Humu, Embremu. Marco Fre Martin Pibua, not what took law no, actually. Martin Pibu position on Ofori Atta cases say. Honestly, today I've been overusing this word. It's completely nonsensical. Today he was speaking rubbish. Say, Senko Ofori Atta Equabrino, and Comudina airport on Pine Julo. That is, I mean, how?
Was it Martin Pebu is one of those people I say, Uti, don't take anybody who is still alive as a role model. You'll be disappointed. I am telling you.
Nah, already too.
What I say, no matter the situation, do not take anybody or Tiase as a role model. Or disappointed.
Yeah.
Because looking at the sourcing, maintain anything from here. Looking at this
arrangement, aircraft here,
maintain. Yet anything about my friend say Ken Ofori Atta, this man will pop up even from his sleep and then speak so ill. In fact, at some point he told President Kufuor, the legend President Kufuor, to shut up because he will cry of us. Look
at him.
Then I was like, oh, this man has lost it.
Bruh. I don't know.
He has lost it.
Yeah. Well, no say me media house. I will never call him.
Well, for the numbers.
Well, maybe I don't make I say atopa. Yeah, comedy or umbukuno. But the guy is a comedian. He can really crack you up. So, pass away comedy. Say more. Also, me I'm a comedian, but I don't normally joke. I joke around serious matters. He is not joking even around serious matters. He's just joking for joking's sake. Because this evening. Say, catch Julo Zebra, any former chief of staff from Paramunya, let's see what Mona dear na Wodia, Inukoma, OSP, one, and then you can come Ofori Atta and send Komo to me, Ananka, your pirate Julo, airport. That is a drunkard talking. No, because it doesn't make sense. And it's come from a lawyer, it makes it double painful because now, What I say? But that's him. Oh no, yeah, adopt no. What makes him better off than Ofori Atta? Ofori Atta is more used to this country. Even now, grow away from my cry. That Martin people. But that's it. What then I'm more see. Say, Attorney General, what the 15 months above be charged? Court to see no Supreme Court to your office, annex. I'll be to me because of my lawyer penny there. A honor first and last stop at the BS Oko. Now to me, for an uncle court to me in Nassam, loyalty or memory from this so do going. How are you prepared? Then they will say, who see you no court to an court to a from member. Was it that? So no amra. Ombrana mucho for that time for Hank of Good in San Francisco Black Maria. Na so Mubana Sumo and Sana, but Nako Courtois. You people, I mean, they didn't call me them way. And US wants no on behalf of Ghana. And and no Attorney General, I mean, you sure say US no crown, or through be crying and do for that home commodda. Or no any party phone from Victor Smith, so a commissioners then. Or no Victor Smith didn't come out. Who will be any come? Victor Smith, when you're citizen of the United States, he is not close to the government of the United States. He can't do anything, Fuku. The crown, maybe it was so over Atta or how my friend. I don't need you here. I mean, to me, I had over say, why would I welcome visitors in my time of need? Maybe I may want to hear uncomfortable place. I mean, who does that? Victor Zona, you know me who sorry the moon optics no, and you'll be under the optics control. Ofori Atta will not give you room to use him as for your optics. Never. And if I were him, I will never come here. Because you as one what now, just if you are or brew or derby, what or Nabia or Quacoto political bag and now got ice cream as anybody. He has been a virtuous man himself. He has been a resourceful man himself for long. People say, oh, it's accusations now they're going to know as a citizen. What do I think? I think that there's no accusation against him right now. Until somebody be versioning some, and I'm a friend of phone, so and I'm a man. I mean, some kind of court, some and crater. I say, we here will say in India, whatever you're speaking doesn't make sense. So the man can choose to live his life the way he wants it. And one.
Well, again, as it is, I always say, if I was Ken, I would have wished send me a Ken. Kameba Ghana. There's no case against Ken. Because you see, I mean, the chance to say, being the real issue with Ken.
Meaning
SML.
SML. One know. SML company.
You see.
SML company I was here can for that boy this can. What is your SML Nibiatum? And SML Nibian court. Mente.
Was a big push.
Yes.
And combine it with new recruitment for friends, health workers. Almost to say that they are not going to do the usual, which they will take in batches. Now because we 2025. Now, friends say, yeah, we'll to apply.
Apply to who?
Through the system they are going to open. Yeah.
And the first net to say.
First day 10. Maybe 2023. Okay. 2023 that maybe
Yeah.
Okay, I was up here my service and then wait for my PIN.
Yeah.
Into a moment we 2021. No, would have gone through all those process and finished. Say service here 1 year.
Yeah.
And what be answer? Or we 2021. It means we in the service 2022.
Yeah.
And then couple you have submit a lot of things before you get your PIN. It didn't take you
personal identification number.
Yes, they need a PIN. And as a nurse, a professional
number.
It's like being a lawyer.
Yeah.
You need your friend to say
teacher will be police will be.
You understand that to get your PIN to be able to be a practitioner. No,
yeah.
always submit a lot of things during your services, during your practicals. You have to submit to the first and SMB council. Then they give you your PIN.
Okay.
It's usually it won't per se because through that you are going through a form of training.
Yeah.
Or service in a form of training as well.
Yeah.
And the only 2021 batch at that time, say you be a new entrance for platform no portal to recruiter. Among we 2021 will then apply.
Okay.
While we 2023 that time, we me apply because we will service grant when you pay.
Yeah.
Okay, that has been the case.
Okay.
It me we 2023 no. Say no, if I say 2026. I am expecting so be 2024, 25. No, maybe will be in the service. It means say no. I'm waiting to say maybe a portal. No, do okay, now here's the case. Say all these years batches they are there waiting for the portals to be open based on seniority, based on the time I completed.
Yeah.
And this is the case. I say no. Yeah, sabi. You trouble. Be anchor portals no so call apply.
Okay.
Doesn't matter the year you completed.
Okay.
If you are lucky and there's vacancy in your area, then near your file. Just suppose that to during the campaign era, or say no, a very automatic posting. You see, I'm speaking from in context too.
I get
you.
Yeah.
At the time, I know. And it's saying or say call or district.
A few moments later.
A full moment later. Say a vacancy or honor apply. Me, I'm at him. Who is a new breeding lot of protocol because minimum MPB. I'll just go there. Honorable, Mrs. Sakitway, we this year, and I put a baby financial money. Honorable, so be a copy. Yeah, the number show. You understand that? It's not defeated the purpose of say, yeah, fighting those nepotism, corruption, and then again, yeah, use sanity in the system, and then again, yeah, fulfilling a campaign promise.
As for the campaign, the promise back no much more for failure. Fine, e-levy was cancelled.
So you can add that to big push and all that because
I mean,
the time is almost
up. But maybe you should give me time to familiarize myself. I have some nurses I can talk to and get to know exactly what they mean. But that nurse problem now will be to me school 2021 or that's if you have hospitals, Google, nipa my fokra enkom no have been MENSAH I don't know who said Dr. Keskin. I think he was here some time ago. Or to me, I could teach some agenda 111 projects here. In fact, they are complete already because South Hospital now, government will doing so a man name. Hospital be a more pretty bed 20 years or never war so called one a complete in there, just say, Obidia or running these clinics and private hospitals.
Yeah, and that is the one of the problem I'm with this health minister. Or you're too political.
Oh, why not?
The man is too political.
No,
sometimes you will want to get to a certain stage. He has been there. I think it's a 3-time MP.
Yes.
So the experience must be there.
It's a political experience.
At some point, you put your political difference aside for the growth of our mind. Limbs free aside now, most hospitals in through quarter of what the limbs state.
You see, software
now, agenda 111 yeah welcome like you are saying, in fact, the state of about 50 or so is far better than a lot of community centers, a lot of chip compounds. All you need say okay, partial your opinion partially.
Now,
let's assume we say for now, even hospitals I can say even when you are in this district capital, when you are in these hospitals, I told you are referred to Kolebu, you are referred to offense 37. So assuming say okay, then finance certain things morgue in you. It's morgue that important say hospital need morgue. We will not operate a whole hospital about 40 or 60 bed. Be as high as 100 bed capacity.
But who any day 100 as more. I don't know, but maybe I have to go and watch it. It's a whole complex. And one building.
That is agenda 111.
Thank you. Oh no. What time you know? I was saying there or I could chat to the no. And no the other then they make a crunch in my home pay. And I can't even give it 60% complete. But they will confirm me any day. I'm telling you, it can operate today. Or it because they are car in the pay. It is about 50 a near completion of million. Say 50 years, almost 2,000 to 5,000 there. Next year, they will be absorbed easily. No hospitals were genuinely they are overstaffed. What do you mean, Jibin Kaon? And yes, a crowd him say, I know who post to more staff to a hospital who is already overstaffed. As I know, you are wasting money. Because of you says I not be a wish and be a 133.
No, exactly.
They know.
No, the hospitals they are running 133 for a long time.
Okay.
Hospital has been running 133
on their own.
You go morning you close at 2 o'clock.
Yes,
2 o'clock they come and they close at 8 o'clock. Yes. 8 o'clock the night shift will come and they close the next morning.
I agree.
Inti time no make you promise say automatic posting for nurses no. Now when you say they are overstaffed.
Yes, say unya that's what you club. Bantima High Street my omo 35 going 35 to 50. I know I'm winning about a member a bepewa is my eka. Waso ebebu. No be to be na oba na ka ho. Seka is we pake sikwa no ho ze. Oba bra be ho no mi no phone so na sister yi oba. So ye wadwen say ma de omunika. And car nya wo de o. Obe use car na wujina ho na nya ne dia no. E dia we obo ba na oba no. Na again say twon way. Ho ya so mi aso keke. What to call? I mean, people say all manner of things to get what they want. You get me? And now, a penny for what some say, I know I did business. No,
no,
because I did oh yeah, me say oh yeah okay basically things happen in business creation. Say all things being equal, and genuinely things are not always equal. In fact, there has never been a time all things were equal. That, but I'm not going to condescend to this party and this government's posture when they were in opposition and right now, because to me everything is complete deception. You know definitely you can do. I mean, how do you tell me say the water mechanism in cocoa farms? How do you tell me say Ubia near to cocoa bag 400? Kwabra near to me push ya man I could do 3,000 something. Now Tifika say I don't know say at least 6,500 and as one to your cry 7,000. Near my opportunity another about 2,000. I mean, how do you even come out and defend this? And then Katana Dev now is already here. The near her there. But I bet you say, as a name but from dollar 2,500 to be told near my more since 3,500. You want to tell me I'm a fool, which I'm not. So eventually, I think it is you rather who is being foolish by going about and peddling this. And I can think I with me and kafa politics to change. What do I say? Because you took on a defend the cuckoo, politics no ye. And you say be an no pass or catch cuckoo for. Because it doesn't make sense. The only sense they say a grana and the man a ton of dramas about for kaze the bono about from nan saying you're quiet tontino any ebi grana bet you 3,500 na e be check senka right now we say 3,500 na on to mean to a crana and phone kwa bi anko belem kakra because say dey e ba 3,500 per bag na eba meanwhile what is to free about 2,500 no so sika no so ba that is double slap. You get me? So they deceived whoever they deceived to vote for them.
What's a big push?
Today,
big push.
Yeah,
big push.
And no big push, yeah. Okay? Genuinely, maybe to a what do you say? A then party for Omofia, or who's one of Munica at the Babam. Or my way, finance political parties. And Kokufa on the map, political campaign boy, in pass, or back 2008. They get up a board and Kokufa introduced into politics. And if put you try a start because first who will try vote for me no one's over here coming now I knew I said was smile like a crack and I had that ye see a boy that time can vote for me so and cutting razor go and sana election time no do was a nationwide and a big boss I can see na a free kohunyon to knee no try no man walk person because roll is the way you like I don't know mind easy nana the end I look at what man and I go apart from Nakubuado, who do you use animal no enko? What I say? Or you are snake, kukudu. MPP, Montomana Nakufa. Hebena Cosimensa Copas animal no their campaign. Shebi I could eat Nanakubuado floor. Since then, look at the kind of campaigns these people run. And then they are social media, technology, also we find a life.
Because me to us is a party in Hiska.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Scanners on the enemy be free. Because you find from Obi in a tree. Say any panel. So our boam auto as you. The person may see a top 11 pickups at their command the party. Book a constituency back. What to say their command over? There's nothing like free lunch anywhere. Oh, the meeting. A strategy. A fidibina obino on Osuma Yedimada. They had green year. One more than over your farm. Because I buy now, ba. On to the party for no more contract be no musunya kakra no mutma bwa party. Obi ayebi. Me no me rutiana for 6 years running since 2018 and 2019 coming. And I same crop of people here. Sami Jemfi, Kwame Abuja, who else? Okudje to Ablakwa, President Mahama himself, Asudin Ketia, who almost everybody we know, including the finance minister, at forcing. As if say contract beyond Koso take over the who they show in some street. And as I so I can't say, Oba, and this is what you make. You make trim. Now you say you can just over we try school, I can say, safety and we. What you
double track.
What you make them?
double track there. What be try double track?
Me so what me atwam I dem.
Ontimi
twam. I mean to aso.
Ontimi twam.
Masa.
But the name make source say obi obeka cho so be try double track mu bia.
Onim the worker.
Pakoro yi say hwe na adwum.
Onim the worker. And they say all these things.
This say hwe na adwum kakra.
Because what does a double track
because
do to
the idea of double track
is perfect.
Your politics is the most perfect thing. You invented
why do you think like we are still in the bush?
Presec ebema kwan. Na school ni gu ho.
Kwa 6 weeks
for sometimes 2 months.
Yes.
Na gu obi anko. Na presec empty.
Na grana na mfie. Yes presec ayema.
Prempe empty. Eda ho. Opokuare empty.
Yasantoa empty.
St. Augustine's na eda ho.
Why?
Oh come on.
And
say why obeka say ntwa double track.
Thank you. But we had these people going about making look as if say no abeye problem more man. I didn't see where the problem was. We see where the banner be now obano pass obano
in fact addition kasa no for now no humans adapt. So what I say nkra be fear they have their ways of learning and the school senior run even online classes for them. Aside the extra classes now traditionally you call one the extra classes is there. And then secondly, they are doing online for them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Who say Accra that's the school visit? Chalk cry these days, no. Most senior school, chalk cry is on the past.
No.
They use marker board.
Yeah. In fact, marker board is even being friends outdated. They are now using smart boards.
Smart boards?
Yeah.
But don't suffer super net.
Yeah.
I say plug. What you say? Well, that's all 60s and 80s and gorgeous by time when I answered the other. But this is what this was saying. And say what ba? Every other say, how could you award over 900 contracts? What kind of contracts are those? Again,
or your analogy be, I think, say, do maybe we must call the politician, say, they all canon. You can't take us for a ride.
They have already taken.
How do you assume, say, by virtue of, say, number, by share number, say, 900, mama 900 contract, into the 80 something, just 9%.
Yeah.
Forgetting, say, we don't do that in mathematics. A quantum of amount involved, and they be average or percentage.
Yeah.
Imagine say, flagship near big push. You are talking about 9 billion. That is what President Mahama said.
Big push 70 billion or 9?
No, $9 billion.
Okay.
I'm talking about US dollars. $9 to $10 billion. No, so they be a big push. Okay, when you take that aside, ABA now we be canning in our the rest of 400 or 900 projects. ABA drew $2 million. Friends say dollars. You see, so by that, you can't say because of that. The same analogy, friend say, friends, DHP did the same analogy.
Okay.
Or buy an lems or say, or my 50%, or this or match it. They should have done the rest. Then he was pushed further, made no, said no. Went to Kolebu 37. Any confanoche, uncle compare. A friend say Jacobu, a friend head center.
Thank you.
And you can't count it 111. Say because of ABA numbers near 200. It is my 100.
Yeah.
Because of the other 100, 50%. That's not how it works.
Because volume take you hano.
Kwalebu alone is about 70 of Jacobu Health
exactly.
Center. Same way na me can be sisu.
Okay.
Says Felix analysis now way. Big push contract said that is about $10 billion. So the rest now over 700. I'm telling you, so Okaboma one and Drew even cry.
They just want the leeway to take themselves out of the conundrum and put themselves to. But it's not flying because we are not fools. Eduji was sweating the other time on news file also. What you say? I like his confidence, but he was not making any. He was not convincing anybody. We all felt say, Job Naba, you have to come and defend now. Honorable mom who says if you're gonna cry is about 900 or something. No, let's stick to the prophecy they buy. 100 and something contracts nearby. It must say, and I'm going to call sourcing about 40 or 44%. That's why I'm about
75.
Or more than me say, Omaka to your because you're not our minds are. And I say, I don't mean me, I will not praise you in good to buy any. I mean, I'm in good job on think or chant say, Onyango Pongo Kumpel, the Mahama, and Professor Nana G said, the Sanko Shafono, sometime ago, Yango Pongo Kum, a Kufuado Nebaumia. For what? I think it's the one. So, what do you say? What catro? Oh, more baby as and for baby Omubu. Oh, no. So, yeah. And the one, what catro, I beg you to me, not say to me, I be doing that. Now, fade the upper saw kind of cry. Send us to the one. Big push. President Mahama go come in here. wa friend road minister. So on find documents in Brani entrance. How do you tell me? Say, Ubi a wakotna wadi o mampanyi, if you be num, akotna fie watche, manya miasa ashwo ni munyam, throwing out training and yakupon is a wood and thrown to me. Basta no ma quine, Emma by your mampanyi. Now by ya, wo legacy, I was udija, because the last time in active politics in here, it you pass away be near the cow, I'm near a kaiko for bars, a kaiko for the free SHS. Wo, what about bears 30 years in politics will be any idea with my president mama. It's in the 4 years, ebe your legacy. It's in what you not what nasia you not strategize say, oh the big push eba. Says can boss on $10 billion no. Okay, 2020. I will try $10 billion anyone so that crata so say no na be push. And papa wa nyamia show no nyamo aba memu wa fa road minister o ye de fa contract hu chen obi a wo memu ha e na na to ano e no no watena se de bosome be se edunum 1.5 years muani amma contract to the tune of 70 billion Ghana cedis as a saying na ka chem say no no ho na afi no wa friends of fan crata amra. President, who are you talking to? Farida Kra sasimo kan baka say papa asem da braka because you should be aware. And then Yamin as we one party for no man to crano. So I found my cry. I'm sure it's kind of what you just be a penny every contrast in the I am sure ye nimna ye ever knew who is your Gideon. Me did say if you grab a was here. Now sit down over there, not as if even. I think I won't go back time I know him. Oh, Mamma could say. I don't know person justify us. So the cumulatively the contract in Yabuma is about 1,000 contracts now. If we say in the call, that is not what we are looking at. We are looking at the quantum of money and the processes that he went through. Because you were criticizing the process. And this is why they didn't have problem with the money. In Kaiser Omagazebia, so source in this kind of soon grant how much as any competitive. It is say we are man, woman as we are contract and as a win party card, the MPP, we are contract. That was your argument. I'm a president, the first state of the nation address, or hinting or not. Could you two right before the election or the movement first to cause? Well,
because the last Sona obey.
Yes.
Indeed, he re-entreated, yes. In fact, Obe banning, yes. Actually banning sourcing. And did a wiki crampo. I think so we the next day, then this expose. The
expose no head dating, no contrast ne go on. 2025 contrast.
Yeah. And then when you read it critically, crampo, then they talk about agency. Then you ask yourself, where was the agency? Because some of them, it's 8 months after NDC being in office.
And
to what 8 months? Couldn't you have used the 8 months to do the competitive bidding?
Contract of because obviously on more website if you want to read them, you read them. It's deception. I don't know who they are trying to deceive. It's also years ago, I would say, or semi on attack, or some morning now. Today, do not be deceived. Mobi and Adao. So my whole coin, ABR politics would be with my whole coin. But Bush for me, being very politics, them join ball no. What I say, ball there, me team, I must support the team whether we win or we lose. But in politics, me, so can't some not saying Thomas man. I will not go to support because say, now me part to try me kind of say me there. Me cry na me be I say me you normally, no party, me are the minimum other people, but me there me so I want to be convinced in my own small corner. I am not more important than anybody. And not just a woman just a chain will be a but me Jimmy me here money baby I'm shake it way, you know. So someone no cry. Mean to me and Quabontin could defend say as someone no cry. These elements are shame to themselves. And if they have children in the house or to making kind and do it even be a I said, oh, I'm sure some that the man now can pa no nya bro pa. Me there's my ganya da be na me you. If they do, maybe so by next time we'll call air will be aware careful. But for who knows? For all you know, we don't even talk to them and answer there. But Nare, every explanation NDC gave about this sourcing does not make sense. Every explanation NDC is giving about LGBT does not make sense. But I agree, the LGBT part. Every explanation the NDC is giving about why the 24-hour economy cannot start now does not make sense. Because when you were saying it, we were telling you that it's not practical. You said it's practical.
Right. Mami Fansoso. Send our ND, most of the things they are saying does not make sense. Even from my little research I've done on the big push, that $10 million, we do not know where that money is going to come from. Because for the past 10 years, revenue yenya both gold and then oil is not even up to half of that money. Your taxes crowd you to in time because at 4 cents or 17 billion. That's also no salary.
Yeah.
So Omaya will count 10 years. My friend is saying royalty for gold and oil is not even up to 10 billion. Now also within 4 years, you are going to do a friend say 10 billion worth of road on Bosia. Unless Obaba Baka say, Mina Mekai, but it looks like say you must for the sake of say yenye, so that the next generation will not spend so much to do it. No, you will go look for funds elsewhere, do it, and then ask the animal paid by the future.
Right.
Other than that, it doesn't add up.
You know, DDP, April ending,
yeah.
Yes.
Thanks so much for your input and then all these things we've been doing. In fact, it